Beloved one, welcome to the sacred space. This is episode 1 of our new arc, Keeping Your Vibrational Center While Those Around You Vibrate Externally. And today we begin with something I deeply needed to remember in my own life. The storm is not you. You are not the chaos. You are not the judgment in their eyes. You are not the unspoken pressure that creeps in when someone else is unraveling. You are still. You are sovereign. You are the eye at the center of the storm, and yet how easy is it to forget? Let me ask you something honestly. Have you ever been in a room where someone else's energy was so strong, so reactive, loud, or silently heavy that you felt you had to shift just to match it? Maybe you found yourself walking on eggshells, adjusting your tone, or even questioning your truth just to keep the peace. Beloved, this is external vibration. It is the subtle or overt pull of another person's frequency attempting to override your own. Not because they're bad, not because they're malicious, but because energy, when unconscious, seeks equilibrium, even if that means pulling someone into imbalance. Today's core teaching is this: you are not obligated to join someone in their storm. You are permitted, divinely permitted, to stay in your center, even as others whirl around you. That doesn't mean we abandon love. It means we become the tuning fork for love. Let me share a story from my own life that illustrates this very nicely. A while ago, I had someone in my life whose emotional storms were volcanic. One moment they'd be warm, the next moment raging, and I used to think I had to adjust myself constantly just to keep things calm. But that calm was a false peace, because I was betraying my own center to maintain the illusion of harmony. The more I stayed in my vibrational alignment, the more their chaos revealed itself. At first, I thought it was my fault, but then I heard a whisper. This is not your storm. Stop trying to anchor what isn't yours to hold. That moment changed everything. Let's look at some key insights from today's episode. Number 1, energetic sovereignty is a conscious choice to feel what's present without becoming what's present. 2, external vibrations are often unconscious projections or emotional waves that can dislodge your center if you're not attuned. 3, false peace is the peace we manufacture by abandoning ourselves for the sake of avoiding conflict. True peace is rooted in alignment, not appeasement. 4, compassion is not absorption. You can hold space for someone without carrying their pain into your nervous system. And 5, your center is not something to protect with fear. It is something to amplify through sacred stillness. Let's now engage in the vibrational practice I call the inner anchor. I invite you now to try this. Place your hand on your heart and say softly inward, I do not abandon myself to meet external vibrations. I remain in my sacred still point. Now breathe and let your nervous system remember that stillness is not something you have to earn. It's who you really are when you stop chasing or absorbing others' frequencies. Beloved, the storm is not you. You do not need to interpret every look. You do not need to defend your light when others feel dim. And you absolutely do not need to shapeshift to survive. In fact, you're not here to survive. You're here to vibe. And the vibe at your highest, you must know when to step out of the external whirlwind and come home to the sacred field within. Thank you for being here. Thank you for remembering. And thank you for choosing to center in a world that constantly asks you to spin. This arc is just beginning. Until next time, stay anchored, stay open, and above all, stay vibrational.